Hey bass players! Welcome to another bass shorty. Thursday is shorty time. So today I'm gonna talk about string muting, about my way of muting the strings with the right hand. There's of course many ways to mute your strings, and both hands have to take part in muting. But today we're gonna talk about my approach in right hand muting, okay? Unfortunately, our instruments are made to vibrate, right? Most of them are made out of wood, and the wood composition is a very important part of how the instrument resonates, of how the vibration from the strings get transported through the wood, back to the string, into the pickup, and of course that's the sound we hear. So that causes a problem when it comes to open strings. When you play on high strings, not playing on the low strings, and you're not muting them, they tend to ring and they tend to produce sounds we do not want to hear, because we only want to hear the notes we're actually playing, right? So therefore we need to mute the strings. The right hand, of course, is important to mute the lower strings when we play in this direction, okay? So we play from low to high, then the right hand needs to mute the strings. Seldomly that can be done by the left hand. The left hand is important for the other direction. But of course there's exceptions to every rule. So the right hand needs to mute the lower strings. I tried a lot of different approaches throughout the years and ended up with a thing I learned from Alfonso Johnson, actually, using my thumb like this. Okay, can you see that? So when I play across the strings, my thumb is right here, muting the strings I'm not playing, okay? I'm playing with these two fingers. Okay, so that's what I do. Unfortunately, when I play like this, I miss my thumb as an anchor for my hand. It's kind of, it gives kind of stability to my right hand and kind of confidence for myself to know where I am on my instrument, on which string I play. So when I started with playing bass, I used to place my thumb on the pickup right here and then move it like this when I played across the strings. So this way I always had a anchor point. But of course that's kind of slow. You get kind of slowed down with your playing because you have to move your thumb all the time. Every time you're crossing the strings, you have to move your thumb. So that's kind of slowing you down, or it slowed me down at least. But I want this anchor point. I want this one point to give me stability in my right hand. And when I play like I do now, I don't have the anchor point in my thumb. So what I do is I use my ring finger as an anchor point on the low B string or E string when I play 4-string bass. So when I play the B string, of course I have my thumb on the pickup, and when I go to the higher strings, I play like this right here, and then my ring finger comes in, grabs the B string and is here just for the anchor. That doesn't have to do anything with muting or something, that's just for stability reasons, and that's just a thing I came up with. Actually, I have never seen anyone else playing like this. This plus this. If you know anybody, or maybe you do yourself, please let me know in the comments. I'll be interested in other players' technique, and I'm always soaking in other options and other ways of doing things, because there's so many options and so many ways of approaching your instruments, approaching different problems playing. There's one for everybody, right? And it doesn't mean when you read a book or when you listen to what I say or listen to what other people say that this way, my way or other people's way, is also your way. You have to find your way yourself. You have to check out if these techniques are working for you, what is working best for you. Maybe it's something completely different. So let me know in the comments. I'm interested in that. So this is my way. And as you can see, when I cross the strings, my thumb always moves along with my plucking fingers. So that kind of makes sure that all the strings are muted at all times, okay? So check that out. Thanks for watching. See you next week. If you have any comments or if you have any other approaches on muting your strings, let me know in the comments. If you have questions, of course, let me know. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm glad to see you again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.